Under the relentless tropical sun, a Philippine supply boat edges toward Ayungin Shoal. Its mission is clear and urgent: to resupply the Marines stationed aboard the BRP Sierra Madre, a rusting but resolute ship that stands as a symbol of Philippine sovereignty in these contested waters. The journey is fraught with tension, but the resolve of the crew is unwavering. On the horizon, the silhouettes of Chinese Coast Guard ships emerge, larger, faster, and unmistakably intent on confrontation. Their presence is a constant reminder of the high-stakes struggle playing out in these waters, where every movement is watched and every decision carries weight. The radio crackles with warnings and demands to turn back, but the Filipino crew presses on, undeterred. For them, this is more than just a mission. This is their water, their home, and their duty to defend it. Chinese vessels close in, churning the sea with aggressive maneuvers, cutting across the bow of the Philippine boat in a dangerous display of force. The tension in the air is palpable, as both sides test each other's resolve. The Filipino captain, hands steady on the wheel, maneuvers skillfully through the chaos, refusing to yield an inch. His focus is absolute, knowing that any mistake could have serious consequences for his crew and his country. Suddenly, a powerful water cannon erupts from a Chinese ship, slamming into the side of the Philippine vessel with tremendous force. The attack is both a warning and a show of dominance. The impact rocks the boat violently, shattering windows and sending the crew scrambling for safety. The danger is real and the stakes are higher than ever. Outgunned and outnumbered, the Filipino sailors stand their ground. Their mission has become more than a simple resupply. It is now a symbol of national defiance and pride, a testament to their courage in the face of overwhelming odds. These tense standoffs are no longer isolated incidents. They have become the new normal in the West Philippine Sea, a region now defined by constant vigilance and repeated confrontations. Each encounter brings the risk of miscalculation, where a single wrong move could escalate into a much larger conflict with dire consequences for all involved. The world watches closely as the Philippines stands firm against a much larger power, its actions scrutinized by international media and foreign governments alike. The courage and determination of these Filipino sailors have drawn international admiration, shining a spotlight on their struggle and rallying support from allies around the globe. Yet bravery alone cannot secure the nation's waters. The challenges they face are immense, and the risks are growing with each new encounter. These incidents expose a critical vulnerability: the urgent need for a modern, capable fleet. The aging ships and outdated equipment are no match for the advanced vessels they face. Only with credible maritime power and a well-equipped navy can the Philippines ensure its rights are respected and its sovereignty protected in these contested waters. The ongoing struggle for the West Philippine Sea is not just a test of resolve, but also a test of readiness, unity, and the nation's commitment to defending its future. China's water cannon attacks are just one part of a broader gray zone strategy. Coercive actions that stop short of open war, swarms of Chinese maritime militia, disguised as fishing boats, blockade reefs and shoals, denying Filipino fishermen access to their own waters. These tactics enforce China's sweeping 9-line claim, rejected by international law, but imposed through force. The Chinese Coast Guard, now the world's largest, harasses everything from Navy ships to small fishing boats, deep within the Philippines' exclusive economic zone. The psychological toll is immense: livelihoods lost, fear instilled, and economic survival threatened. This campaign aims to wear down Philippine resolve, making Chinese dominance seem inevitable. The West Philippine Sea has become a dangerous flashpoint, where a single misstep could spark a wider crisis. For decades, the Philippine military's primary focus was internal, fighting insurgencies and maintaining peace within its borders. This inward orientation meant that maritime defense was often overlooked, leaving the country's vast coastlines and territorial waters vulnerable to external threats. The Navy and Coast Guard operated with aging, outdated ships, vessels that were decades old and technologically behind. These ships were no match for China's rapidly modernizing and expanding fleet, which boasted advanced weaponry and state-of-the-art systems. The 2012 Scarborough Shoal standoff starkly exposed this vulnerability. Outgunned and outmaneuvered, the Philippines was forced into a painful withdrawal, effectively ceding control of the area to China and highlighting the urgent need for stronger maritime capabilities. Diplomatic protests and even legal victories in international courts proved hollow without credible force to back them up. The world saw that without a capable navy, the Philippines' claims were difficult to enforce. The wake-up call was clear: sovereignty and national dignity require real strength at sea, not just words or documents. In response, the armed forces of the Philippines launched a sweeping modernization program. This ambitious effort prioritized acquiring new ships, advanced aircraft, and modern surveillance systems to close the capability gap and secure the nation's maritime interests. The goal is to shift from a focus on internal security to robust territorial defense, especially in the strategically vital West Philippine Sea, where tensions and challenges continue to rise. A modern fleet not only deters aggression, but also enables persistent patrols, rapid response to incidents, and effective enforcement of maritime law, essential for protecting national interests. This transformation is about more than national pride. It's about ensuring the country's survival and safeguarding its future. Only with credible and capable naval power can the Philippines truly protect its sovereign rights, defend its resources, and secure its maritime domain for generations to come. The modernization drive is no longer just a policy. It has become a matter of national urgency and a critical step toward a safer, more secure future. The Philippines is rapidly upgrading its fleet, acquiring new warships and patrol vessels from global partners. The Jose Rizal-class frigates, built in South Korea, are the Navy's most advanced ships, multi-role, missile-armed, and ready for modern warfare. These frigates bring advanced radar, sonar, and missile systems, transforming the Navy's capabilities overnight. The Coast Guard, with Japan's help, now fields large, long-range Teresa Magbanua-class vessels, able to patrol the West Philippine Sea for weeks at a time. New corvettes, offshore patrol vessels from Australia and France, and more are on the way. This multi-pronged approach is turning the Philippine fleet into a credible maritime force. The message is clear. The Philippines is serious about defending its waters. Modern ships mean a stronger presence, better surveillance, and real deterrence. The era of hand-me-downs is ending. Philippine maritime power is rising. With new ships, the Philippines can now maintain a constant presence in contested waters. Modern sensors and communications give real-time awareness, allowing rapid response to threats and illegal activities. The Jose Rizal-class frigates can track multiple targets over vast distances, shifting the Navy from reactive to proactive. Armed with missiles, these ships deter would-be aggressors, no longer easy targets but credible threats. Deterrence is about making the cost of aggression too high for any adversary. The Philippines can now negotiate from strength, not weakness. New assets also enable joint operations with allies, integrating seamlessly with US, Japanese, and Australian forces. This interoperability builds a regional security network, reinforcing the rules-based order. The Philippines is no longer alone in defending its seas. The Philippines' modernization is powered by a network of allies. The US provides funding, ships, and joint training, anchoring the alliance. Japan supplies advanced Coast Guard vessels and extensive crew training, sharing a vision of a free Indo-Pacific. South Korea delivers missile-capable warships, while France, India, and Australia contribute patrol vessels and advanced weaponry. These partnerships multiply Philippine capabilities and send a united message: the world supports Philippine sovereignty. Multilateral cooperation strengthens deterrence and upholds international law. The Philippines is backed by a coalition committed to regional stability. Modernizing the fleet isn't just about defense, it's an engine for economic growth and innovation. Local shipbuilding, like Austal's Cebu Yard, creates skilled jobs and builds a domestic industrial base. Supporting industries, from steel to electronics, benefit, fueling a ripple effect across the economy. Advanced shipbuilding and maintenance drive upskilling, technology transfer, and research. New naval infrastructure and training boost the country's technical workforce. Secure waters enable sustainable fishing, energy exploration, and maritime trade. Investing in maritime security is investing in long-term prosperity. A strong fleet protects not just territory, but the nation's economic future. The AFP modernization program marks a historic shift from internal security to territorial defense. For decades, the military focused on insurgencies, leaving maritime borders exposed. Now, the priority is defending the exclusive economic zone and deterring foreign aggression. The new doctrine emphasizes the Navy and Air Force, acquiring frigates, jets, and radar systems once deemed out of reach. This transformation is strategic, psychological, and political, building maritime consciousness and national resolve. By exposing Chinese aggression, the Philippines rallies international support and strengthens domestic unity. The nation is no longer a bystander. It's taking charge of its maritime destiny. The modernization of the Philippine Navy and Coast Guard is a story of national resolve, determination, and hope for a safer future. It is a testament to the Filipino spirit, undaunted by challenges, and always striving to protect what is rightfully theirs. New ships and advanced systems are more than just hardware. They're powerful symbols of sovereignty, unity, and an unwavering commitment to the rule of law. Each vessel and every upgrade represents the nation's promise to defend its people and its waters. Each addition to the fleet strengthens the nation's ability to patrol, protect, and deter threats. These efforts ensure that Filipino fishermen can work safely and that the country's maritime resources remain secure for future generations. A stronger Philippines means a more stable Southeast Asia, safeguarding vital trade routes and ensuring freedom of navigation for all. The region's prosperity depends on open seas, and the Philippines plays a crucial role in keeping these waters safe. The goal isn't to match China ship for ship, but to build an effective asymmetric deterrent, a porcupine defense that raises the cost of aggression and makes any hostile action a risky gamble. Modern warships, shore-based missiles, and enhanced surveillance capabilities are key to this strategy. These tools allow the Philippines to monitor its vast maritime domain and respond swiftly to any threat. The journey of modernization is ongoing, but the direction is clear and the momentum is building. Each new ship launched is a step toward a more secure and self-reliant nation. Through modernization, strong alliances, and assertive diplomacy, the Philippines is transforming from a passive victim into a proactive defender. Working closely with partners and allies, the country is building a network of support and shared security. The new guardians of the Philippine seas, modern ships and brave, highly trained crews send a clear message to the world. The Philippines stands watch, ready to defend its sovereignty, and will not back down in the face of any challenge. The nation's maritime future is now firmly in its own hands, guided by courage, unity, and a vision for lasting peace and security in the region.